Downtown Carrollton, Texas is just like every other small town. A few people, even fewer shops. But hidden in this tiny area is a humble musical repairman named David Schottle. And while at first glance he may look like any other person, there's a lot more to him than meets the eye.
I've always been interested and involved with music ever since I was, you know, knee high to a grasshopper. I've always, sang in church choirs and, played piano. And then it just kind of, the repair part just kind of fell into my lap. I got offered a job building saxophones for a company, putting them together, and it just kind of snowballed from there.
David Schottle, owner of the titular David's Instrument Repair, has been helping people with their instruments since 2002. Originally from Chicago, David started up the store after wanting to recreate the music stores of his lifetime.
I grew up with music stores like this. I grew up in Chicago, and the music stores I used to visit were all like this, just mayhem. They weren't pristine and sanitary. There was always something interesting to see or look at, try even. And I worked for another major music chain that went out of business. And when I thought about going to work for some of the other ones in the area, it just didn't appeal to me. So the only option was to open my own and do it the way I wanted to do it.
Although only with him for 4 months, his business partner, Mike Rutledge, has high praise for David as musician, repairman, and person.
Oh, he knows his stuff. He's played professionally, actually made a living as a musician, and that's no small thing. And he's very skilled. I've known a lot of repair guys. He's very skilled at what he does, and he's pretty creative about how to do things, and which I find fascinating.
David is also nationally known for his impressive skills, though he is very humble about it.
I guess I'm nationally known. I've never quite thought of it that way, but I get people from all over the country to come, to have me do their work. And when the national touring acts come through and they have trouble with their instruments, they call me.
And when it's all said and done, David wants to be remembered as the instrument repairman who helped others through his kindness and creativity.
How do I want to be remembered? There's so many different ways you could, I want to be remembered as, a good guy, that, I treated everybody fairly, that I made stuff that people use, that I enjoy being creative. Whether it's repairing the instruments, making instruments, and playing them, I enjoyed the creative process.
Hayden Houts, Carrollton, Texas.